It's a boiling hot day here in Texas, a perfect metaphor for the 2024 presidential election, which is really beginning to heat up on Super Tuesday. Here in East Austin, voters are headed into this public library behind me to make their choice about who they want to see lead their party into November's presidential election. Democracy, abortion and migration are top of voters' minds.
I just think it's important for our young generation and for women in general to make sure that our perspective is shown, and we can do that by voting.
This is obviously a pivotal year, an inflection point, in our society where people have a choice to make in terms of whether they intend to keep a democracy or not. And I think it can't get any clearer than that.
I think we should be making it easier for families to exist and just be together and be Texans. Like we're all just trying to exist.
Around half of the US's 2,000-mile long or 3,100-kilometer border with Mexico is in Texas. All of the main presidential contenders have campaigned hard here in recent days. Last week, President Joe Biden visited the city of Brownsville. He urged Congress to pass a bipartisan immigration deal he said would deter migrants from crossing into the country illegally and change how asylum applications are processed. Around 300 miles away, former President Donald Trump held a rival border visit of his own. Trump used the time in the city of Eagle Pass to blame migrants without evidence for a rise in crime, and he pointed the finger at Biden for letting them in. Now, some voters in Eagle Pass that I've spoken to in recent months say they're concerned about the strain of illegal migration on their hometown. Many feel it's unfair migrants are using illegal entryways into the country. Others feel emergency services are overstretched and can't meet residents' needs. Meanwhile, Trump's Republican rival Nikki Haley lashed out at the former president while campaigning in Texas on Monday. She called him completely unhinged and blamed him for the chaos at the U.S.'s southern border. The former UN ambassador vowed to stay in the race for the Republican presidential nomination as long as she remains competitive. But she's only won one primary so far, and Super Tuesday's results could see an end to her campaign and mark the start of a two-man race, literally, for the White House. Patterson, CGTN, Austin, Texas.